Nowadays, Hong Kong is producing a large amount of various rubbish every day. For example, domestic, construction, food, plastic, paper, and metals waste. According to the waste statistic in 2016 of Hong Kong Environmental Protection Department, the disposal of solid waste at the landfill are increasing steadily from 30,844 tons per day in 2012 to 50,332 tons per day in 2016. It seems that the waste problem is becoming more severe over time. In order to fill the gap between this microscope description and the thorough situation of waste generation, we decided to take CTU as subject of our investigation. We decided to study the amount and the type of waste generated in CTU and how people think about the waste problem and the corresponding solutions. Our hypotheses are: 1. The recycling bin next to the rubbish bin will slightly reduce the waste. 2. There will be more waste generated in the afternoon and evening. 3. The main type of waste will be the food package and container of drinks.
In the experiment section, we plan to measure the level of rubbish inside the rubbish bin so as to estimate the volume of waste disposed per day at CTU. The radius of rubbish bin are 23 centimeters. We can obtain the volume of waste in every measurement by multiplying the height of waste in the rubbish bin with 23 pi. The photo is taken to find out what type of waste are mostly dumped by people in CTU. The measurement period is between 2nd to 11th of October in 2018.
In order to find out students' points of view on the situation of the waste disposal and more about their hobbies of waste disposal, an interview session was carried out so as to investigate more about this research topic. Question 1. What is the major reason that you think people in CTU generate waste?
People in CTU usually order takeaway food for them and to eat more conveniently. So many disposable food like containers, like paper box and plastic cups are used and being thrown away.
Question 2. Is the waste problem really out of sight, out of mind?
Although the waste seemed disappeared after we thrown away into the rubbish bin, I actually think that people are not considering them as not existed. More and more people have considered this problem as the landfills in Hong Kong are becoming saturated.
Question 3. What do you think is an effective method to solve the waste problem in Hong Kong?
I suggest people should order the food they instead of taking all the food they want without estimate how much they could intake.
In the rubbish bin at podium next to LT8 lecture room, the average volume of waste starts at 47,000 centimeter cube in the morning, then rose to 160,000 centimeter cube in the afternoon, then end up at 231,000 centimeter cube level in the evening. After considering the fact that the rubbish bin will be emptied at least 6 times a day, the estimated average volume of waste per day are 128,000 cm cube and 150,000 cm cube in the rubbish bin in AC1 canteen and outside of LT8 respectively. Considering the observation of waste found in the rubbish bin, this waste consists of food packaging, container, and paper or tissue paper. Therefore, the main source of waste is generated by people who buy the food and the high frequency usage of paper.
Having collected some useful opinions from 5 interviewees, most of them think that disposable tableware, food packaging, and containers are some of the main sources of waste, which causes a consequence of saturation of the landfill site. To solve this problem, finding a new landfill site is absolutely a method. However, other methods like regeneration and recycling are some other ways that the interviewee suggested. which seems more feasible for Hong Kong. In general, interviewees tend to have a good sense on the waste problem, as they can make some suggestions on the problem and didn't really seem ignoring the problem.
After comparing the result of the experiment and the interview, we find that people are familiar with the waste problem and they produce many waste in every day. The majority of them think that it is necessary to ease the problem. Only ordering the food they need instead of ordering the food they want is one of the popular ways to reduce the food waste. Also, using more e-books and computer instead of printing notes and documents is a good way to reduce the paper waste. It seems that the problem of waste disposal become more severe by years, which caused the saturation of landfill and some environmental issues, such as water pollution and air pollution. Every stakeholder should lend a hand to ease the problem, and people should pay attention to this problem to develop a good habits in 4R, which are reuse, reduce, replace, and recycle.